finally called, and the O-line was ready for it, and they trusted their training from the fall and the spring, and we scored. So look back and just thank the O-line and the right receivers for blocking.
Akili, what does this game mean for you and Easton, growing up in Southern California, to put on that uniform and to have a performance like this?
You know, it was huge for us. You know, coming from Oregon State, coming back home, it was a big move, and I'm glad we took it. You know, it was a real team game today. You know, that's the one thing that I really got out of today is how much of a team we are together. Like Easton talked about complementary football, like offense going to complement the defense going to complement the offense, and then special teams going to win it for us. So I really think that, you know, it was a big move for us, and I'm really glad I made it.
Akili, it seemed like the momentum was slipping away a little bit in the third quarter, and the defense really clamped down, it seemed like, after that. What was the difference from that point onward?
Like we said, we just respond. You know, we don't ride the ebbs and flows of the game. Coach Lincoln really emphasized that before the game. You can't ride the ebbs and flows. You know, there's going to be good things, there's going to be bad things that happen in the game. So, you know, as long as we respond and we respond well, that's all that matters.
Like for you, you know, just going through the injury you did last year for the Holiday Bowl and coming back as quickly as you did, just, you know, how special was tonight for you to feel as
Yeah, you know, it was pretty surreal to be able to come back. You know, started fall camp off of 6 months off ACL, so you know, can't give enough credit to the trainers and everyone that's helped me get to this point. You know, they worked with me a lot, you know, through this process, but it was really just fun to, you know, go out there with my brothers. You know, awesome team win, and just couldn't be happier.
Like, what was the conversations with the O-line, especially early in the game? Obviously, there was some noise, some false starts, and they were kind of getting to you guys early. But what was just the talk amongst, you know, the tight ends, backs, O-line?
Yeah, I mean, obviously a loud environment, so something that we tried to work on in practice, but, you know, you can't really, you know, imitate how loud that place is going to be, especially being a dome, so it echoes off everywhere. But I think, you know, after, you know, having those couple false starts and then people jump in, I think we just said, look, you need to look at the ball, because I'm right next to Jonah, and I couldn't hear Miller, you know, do the cadence, so it was tough. But I think once, you know, we talked about it, Jonah told me, hey, you just need to peripher the ball, the receivers need to peripher the ball, even O-line needs to peripher the ball. Once we got that, it was smoother. Definitely something we need to work on, though. I know we're going to be in a lot of loud environments, you know, that wasn't, you know, the only one we were playing, so something we'll definitely work on.
Akili, you're
the game-winning touchdown and lead the band afterward in your first game at USC. What was that moment like for you?
It was fantastic just to lead the band and just win the game for USC. Great people that came here, and we laid it all out for them. We did it for ourselves, but we did it for the people who came before us, who laid the foundation. I'm just happy everybody on this team is here, and I'm happy to play here and fight on.
Did it mean any more being at LSU? Did it mean any more playing at LSU and beating them, having come from Mississippi State?
Yes, it meant a lot to me because it's the only game that I can play. Never know when my last game will be. Never know when my last snap. So it was just a surreal game for me. Just knowing that my previous years injuries has came up and that I get to play a SEC team that I came from. Like I came from the SEC, so just to get to play them. I lost like 3 years versus them, 1-1, and I came here with my new family and we won 1, so I'm 1-0.
Woody, I know you had a lot of confidence in Miller coming into this program, to see him kind of step up in the way he did tonight and not be, you know, rattled by anything. Just what did you see from him, and how confident are you in him as this leader of this offense?
I'm very confident in him. Like my first day here, we got out and he texted me. We got out and did some routes, went over the plays, and he knows the game well. During spring football and fall camp, I'm like, yeah, this the guy. Yeah, he's pretty good. I like this quarterback. I want to lay it all on the line for him. And the O-line is just that's like them the guys right there. Give all the praise to them. Like them the leaders of our team. They gonna make us go how far as we want to. And shout out to the defense and the defensive line. They gonna take us to our promised land.
Let's do one more. Akili, it's your first game under Dantlin. Can you describe kind of his coaching style, demeanor as he leads you guys through a game like this?
I would say he's actually a lot more relaxed and not, you know, super uptight because he knows that we're gonna play good ball, you know. So he trusts in us. So I think just him always being calm, you know, not always flipping out. If something happens, it happens, you know, it's just part of the game. So just playing for him, you know, and having him calm down and not really ride the ebbs and flows like how we're talking about, you know, it was great. And I'm proud to play for him, you know.
Thank you, gentlemen.